Clarizen's interactive Gantt allows you to see a graphical and detailed view of the project plan and progress in the context of your project's detailed view. The Gantt is fully interactive, so you can update the project plan using simple drag-and-drop operations. Additionally, it is fully configurable, so you can use it for your own needs. This includes both the grid fields and multiple Gantt settings. Once the Gantt is set, you can even share it as a real-time read-only widget, so all stakeholders, including non-Clarizen users, can stay up to date with the project plan. Let's see what it looks like using the Acme rollout project as an example. After drilling down to the project, go to the Work Plan panel and select the Gantt display option from the gear. This will open the Gantt side by side with the work plan of the project, giving you an interactive graphical view of the plan. To get more screen real estate to view the Gantt, you can use the Work Plan Only mode, also accessible from the gear, or simply select the new Work Plan view from the Work selector. Looking at the Gantt, you can see that by default, projects are colored in blue, milestones in green, and tasks in orange, giving you a quick way to differentiate between them. If a work item is a hammock, it will be indicated as such with pointed teeth-like ends. Additionally, each bar includes a visual indication of the percentage complete status of the specific item, so the project's progress is clear at a glance, and the item's dependencies are represented by arrows connecting the bars. You can use the Gantt zoom to control which parts of the plan to concentrate on, in addition to your desired resolution. You can also move the separator to decide what part of the screen to devote to the Gantt versus the work plan. Double-clicking on the separator will split the screen between them equally. Hovering over an item in the Gantt gives you scheduling information for the item, including the item's start and due date, duration, and percentage complete. All of the information is fully updatable directly from this pop-up. The Gantt is fully interactive, so you can use drag-and-drop functionality to reorder the items, move them to a new start and due date, or stretch them in order to change their duration. As you can see, any change done provides a tooltip, giving you visibility into the important information of the change to the plan once the change is complete. This makes it easy to update the project plan and progress directly from within the Gantt. As the Gantt is part of the view, it can be fully personalized by any user for their own needs. Clicking on the Gantt settings in the gear takes you to the full set of personalization options. Let's review the different personalization options. First, you can select different display formats for the Gantt. Display the critical path of the project using red indication. This view shows you which items are critical for successful on-time completion of the project. The baseline display shows the baseline plan of the project versus the current plan. A baseline of the project is typically set prior to the start of the project, which can be done easily with a click of a button or even automatically using Clarizen's configuration platform. The plan versus actual display shows the planned scheduling versus the actual progress reported. This view allows you to see the actual schedule of the project, as well as the estimated end date of every work item in the project based on the current progress. In addition to the display options, you can decide on what additional information you would like to see in the context of the item's bars. You can select whether to show the percentage complete, as well as up to 4 additional labels based on any field or relation on the work items of the project. For example, let's add the item's resources as a label on the bar. In the case of resources, you can also set additional data on each resource. Let's configure this Gantt to show the resources and their assigned work. Since the Gantt display is part of the Work Plan panel, you can also configure the column set next to it and filter, sort, and search on it to your needs, like in any other Clarizen panel. For example, let's filter to see only billable tasks on the project. Since this Work Plan panel is configured to show the filter results in a retain hierarchy format, you can see the tree structure is intact, but only tasks that are relevant to the filter criteria and their parent tasks are presented, allowing you to see the information you need in the right context. In case you have edit rights on the current view, all those configurations, including filtering, column set, and the different Gantt settings, can also be done at the view level, just like any other view configuration in Clarizen. When done with the view level, the settings will affect all of the view users and not be personalized for you specifically. You can share your Gantt view with your customers and colleagues, whether they are Clarizen users or not, by creating a widget of the Gantt. Once you have personalized the Gantt that you would like to share, including the grid column set and the filters, simply click the Share button. In this pop-up, you can configure the widget you will be sharing. You can set an expiration date, password protect it, restrict the display format or the Gantt, and even change the personalization settings to be taken from any project detailed view. After generating the widget, you can copy and paste it to embed it in your website or email it to any of your customers and colleagues. You can even personalize the email message that they will receive. Another option is to share the Gantt via the Clarizen social platform. When creating a post, you can click Add Related Gantt and configure the Gantt that you would like to connect to this post. In this case, since you are not in context of a specific project, you can select to base the Gantt on any set of projects or on a dynamic project report. The rest of the settings are the same. Clicking OK will add the generated Gantt widget as a related file to the newly created post. If you prefer, you can also print the Gantt by simply clicking on the Print button. The Gantt that will be printed will be according to the personalization made on the view, and you can select to print the entire project, the current range configured, or a specific date range. You can change the zoom level and the separator location to fit the Gantt information best to your needs, as well as to set the page size and rotation. Want to see Gantts of several projects at once? This is also possible. In the Project module, select the project set that you would like to see and click on Utilities, Gantt View. A pop-up opens with the Gantts of all the selected projects, and it is fully functional, meaning you can personalize it, change the column set and filters, drag and drop on the Gantt to make updates to the projects, as well as share and print this view. To learn more about Clarizen, be sure to check out the other tutorials available in our training center and our wiki help site. We also highly recommend signing up for one of our daily live beginner or advanced webinars, where one of our Clarizen experts can answer any of your questions. If you haven't tried out Clarizen yet, be sure to do so with our free 30-day trial. Thanks for your interest in Clarizen. See you back soon.